Frisco. In the latest episode of the Best Coast Boys podcast, hosts Landon, McCool and John Owning dive into the latest Dallas Cowboys news, including the deep, dark fact that winter is coming. Inside, we welcome keen-eyed Cowboys and NFL watcher Marcus Mosher to the podcast to help us to compare NFL draft prospects to characters from one of our favorite TV shows, Game of Thrones. Why? Because it's the off-season, that's why. The Best Coast Boys podcast is a Cowboys-centric podcast that will delve into many other topics. Whether it is the NFL, Cowboys, movies, music, comics, food or mixed martial arts, nothing is off limits on the Best Coast Boys podcast. Now, just because it's the off-season doesn't mean there isn't Cowboys football to talk about. So, after the pleasantries, Landon, John and Marcus begin with their comparisons of assorted football luminaries to their favorite Game of Thrones characters. John starts off with an interesting comparison to Jorah Mormont. Meanwhile, Marcus introduces a comparison for QB Kyler Murray, the highly touted prospect in the upcoming April NFL Draft, while Landon discusses which NFL Draft prospect reminds him of Bran Stark. In the next round, yes, we are doing this in rounds, John makes a passionate case for the NFL draft prospect who reminds him of Tormund Johnsbane, while Landon counters by detailing exactly which character reminds him of pass rush prospect Nick Bosa. Marcus details why Daniel Jones reminds him of a certain northern character. To finish, John gives him comparison for Christian Miller while Landon makes an appropriate comparison to Jachai Polite. After the 3 rounds of comparison, the guys each give their 3 favorite comparisons. After the votes are tallied, the winner is easy to see. Tune in to find out. And of course, while you do so, we invite you to catch up on all the Cowboys info that does not actually have anything to do with Game of Thrones. It is good stuff, from the inside here at the Star in Frisco, all of which is stacked up here at Cowboys 247 for your enjoyment. What's up with negotiations involving DeMarcus Lawrence, an honor for old pal Tony Romo, a contract snag on Randy Gregory, the details on the Cowboys' 30 pre-NFL draft visits, Dallas Day which is going on right now, the health of the iconic Michael Irvin, the thoughts on contractual futures for standouts ranging from Ezekiel Elliott to Byron Jones. It is all there for you, Cowboys Nation. Best Coast Boys podcast will be back next week to discuss more about the Cowboys off-season. You won't want to miss it then. And you will enjoy this fresh podcast above as well.